Alternately, you can also sit with eyes closed while I share this beautiful article. Please drink some water, have a few sips. So, today's topic, friends, Yoga Nidra versus meditation. The key differences, similarities, and benefits. This is from the article from the website Arahanta Yoga. Traditional meditation practices generally are engaged sitting with the purpose of increasing perception and intuition and being able to direct our attention and awareness. Yoga Nidra is practiced lying down and is based on entry into altered states where the body is consciously asleep but awareness is present. When we think of the basic definitions of these two, it's easy to see how these two can get mixed up. Both make use of the ancient meditation techniques to crack open the conscious mind, and Yoga Nidra is even described as a guided meditation. So, are these two one and the same or entirely different? We'll read on to discover the key similarities and differences between these two practices. Meditation is an umbrella term used to define a practice or state of mind where an individual's level of awareness is heightened. The two most popular types of meditation found today are concentrated meditation and mindfulness meditation. These styles used focused breathing exercises to calm the mind and bring the awareness into the present moment. In this new dimension of being, we can free ourselves from the shackles of the ego and achieve spiritual awareness. According to Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, the final stage of meditation is samadhi, where individual consciousness and universal consciousness become one. Therefore, at its essence, meditation is a path to self-realization and enlightenment. Whereas in Yoga Nidra, also known as yogic sleep, it is a style of meditation where practitioners drift into a deep state of conscious sleep. In Yoga Nidra, you are not asleep, nor are you awake. Instead, you are in an in-between place where the mind is still and calm, and the body feels like a feather, much like a dreamless sleep. Yoga Nidra is a systematic practice that incorporates guided visualizations, affirmations, and resting yoga postures like the Shavasana, the corpse pose, to relax the body and shift awareness from the external realm to the internal realm. Here, concepts of time, space, and reason fade away. This creates the ideal environment for the self to heal and shift into its most natural form. Is Yoga Nidra the same as meditation? The question is asked. Yoga Nidra and meditation share a few similar characteristics. For example, both alter states of the human consciousness through meditation techniques like concentrated breathing and affirmations. Regular practice of the two can also benefit the mind greatly, reducing stress levels, improving concentration, and purging negative thought patterns. So, what are the key differences between these two? Yoga Nidra and meditation indeed have a lot in common. However, when you take a closer look at each of these practices individually, they couldn't be more different. Whether you picked up on these nuances in your local Yoga Nidra class or are just hearing about them now, understanding what makes each practice unique will help you choose the right style for your needs and level. Here are some key differences between the two. Seated versus lying down. One of the most obvious differences between the two is posture. In traditional meditation practices, Practitioners will typically sit in a comfortable seated position with legs crossed and palms facing upward, or in a concentration mudra like a dhyana mudra. This upright position grounds the practitioner into the present, helping them focus and direct their awareness inwards. Yoga Nidra, on the other hand, is practiced lying down in a soothing position. Yoga teachers will usually encourage students to relax in the resting pose, Shavasana, which encourages them to relinquish control and drift into a dreamless sleep. Number two, advanced versus beginner. In a meditation class, you will have to concentrate on your breath, block out the incessant chatter, and step into the dark abyss of the mind. This can be quite a challenge for beginner practitioners. Yoga Nidra is a guided practice, making it easier to follow and reach the desired state of consciousness. In Yoga Nidra class, yoga, yoga teacher will steer you through the various stages, helping you drift into the deeper brainwaves states naturally. After some time, you will have gained the skills and knowledge to focus and control the awareness alone. Number three, guided versus solo. Also known as guided meditation, Yoga Nidra is typically practiced in a class with an experienced instructor. During this class, the teacher will guide you through various stages of relaxation. First, you will be asked to develop an intention for the practice. With your intention firmly in your mind, you will be prompted to focus on your breath, bodily sensations, emotions, and thoughts. The purpose of this guided mind and body scan is to gently lull you into a dreamlike state without forced concentration or extreme effort. Meditation, on the other hand, is typically practiced solo. Yogis learn how to draw their attention inwards using various meditation techniques such as body scan, candle gazing, and focused breathing. Number four, active versus passive. Yoga meditation is an active training of the mind that demands effort, commitment, and complete concentration. In traditional meditation, practitioners have to learn how to draw their attention to a single point of focus in order to reach a receptive state. Yoga Nidra is far less rigid in comparison. Using resting postures and calming props like blankets and pillows, Yoga Nidra encourages the mind to let go and naturally drift into a deep state of relaxation, just like nodding off after a long day. Last one, deep relaxation versus spiritual awareness. The most significant difference between the two is the intention of the practice. Yoga Nidra is a rejuvenating sleep which relaxes the mind and bodily senses, promoting self awareness in the process. Meditation is not practiced for relaxation, but rather to enter a highly conscious state where spiritual growth and awareness can begin. Further down in the article, they talk about which is better for your health and comparing the benefits between the two and whether you can practice both of them, and all these type of uh, wisdom is shared down below. Final thoughts on this article. Although there are many differences between the two, both are effective tools for peeling back the layers of the conscious mind and deepening your practice. Whether you choose to practice yoga nidra, a meditation, or both, delving below the surface of the mind will allow you to dig up deep rooted samskaras and connect with your truest, most authentic self. So, friends, this is the end of this beautiful article shared from the website Arahanta Yoga. So, I will share this in the group so you can read the missed portions that I didn't go through for want of time. It was quite lengthy. So, I hope you will take some key points, salient features from this, and practice on your own whenever you find the time. Thank you so much for adding your energy to this wonderful group meditation. And if anybody else would like to add more, share something, their own experience, please feel free to unmute. or raise your hand. Thank you, Masters. Hi, Madhu or Ram, please go ahead.
Hi, Ranjani ji.
Hi, Ram.
Hi. So, as usual, your music selection helps us to go into deeper meditation. So, thanks a lot for such a beautiful music. And very interesting comparison between yoga nidra and meditation. When I initially started my practice of meditation, I was slipping into sleep very frequently. Then, let's say, um, this experience was shared, I was told, you know what? This is yoga nidra. When you are in awareness and you slip into sleep. So don't worry, the more you become aware, you will not slip into sleep, but rather stay into meditation. So, both yoga nidra and meditation, although we see here very well presented differences, they are fundamentally based upon practicing awareness. The more we are aware, the more one stays in that state of wakefulness without falling asleep, which is yoga nidra. And and that is why meditation, which is basically refining more and more, becoming aware, becomes the key in order to experience rest of the things, including yoga nidra. And you know, what I liked in this article is about um, explaining about samadhi, and as well making it very clear that be with the meditation um, which is for spiritual awakening and leading into samadhi, wherein the individual and the universal consciousness becomes one. And the more we practice meditation, the closer and more we sleep so consciously. Everything that happens in sleep can be made, more wakeful. So, very interesting. Um, in order to experience conscious sleep, yoga nidra, one has to become aware, more and more aware. It has a lot to do with how we tame our physical body, most importantly, how we tame our mind, and how wakefulness or awareness, in awareness we are. So, thanks a lot, Ranjani ji.
Thank you, Ram. Thank you always for adding your personal experience, your summarizing of the whole article. Yes, the samadhi part that he has explained, where the universal consciousness and individual consciousness merge together, that part was also very nice. Even I thought that was well explained. And some parts of meditation, they have told a little bit different, but each author has their own viewpoint. So thank you for sharing your and summarizing your experience and your points.
And Ranjani ji, interestingly,
Yes,
you have read this article from a very interesting combination of words. The source you said is Arihant Yoga.
correct.
So, coincidentally, I have a message in front of me on the calendar which speaks about Arihant. Shall I read it?
Of course, please.
So, in one's spiritual journey, just like in one's educational journey, there is school, then college, university. Similarly, in one's journey of spirituality, there is Arihant, Bodhisattva, Buddha. So as and by one leads in the journey of spirituality, in the journey of awareness, the soul transcends. When a old soul transcends, it is called as Arihant. Old soul means so many lifetimes the soul had taken various physical bodies and learned and refined its learnings. So it becomes an old soul. So when a old soul transcends, it is called Arihant. When it comes back as a helper of mankind, as a spiritual teacher, it is called as Bodhisattva. After completing a number of teaching assignments, finally, as a perfect master, the final life is lived. It then goes on to become an overself. This stage is called Buddha or Buddhahood. So, Arihant, Bodhisattva, Buddha. This is the message from Patriji. So, it's just on the calendar in front of us. So, thank you.
Wow,
Yeah, thank you.
what a coincidence. The last line of this article talked about samskaras. So obviously, it is a Buddhist term that they use. Samskaras are every act that you do and lead to the karma, is how they teach. So thank you for the definitions of Arihanta, Bodhisattva, and Buddha. And it is really a coincidence that this website and the message you've seen in your calendar goes to show that so much synchronicity around. So thank you, Ram, again for sharing that. So, friends, if anybody else would like to say something, please go ahead. Otherwise, we can close the session here. Thank you, Reena ji. As I'm just seeing your message in the chat. Thank you for the comments and your own experience of the Yoga Nidra. Thanks a lot. So, any announcements, Ram, or shall we close it here?
One more thing I want to add.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Yoga Nidra is equivalent to 8 hours sleep only in a 30 minutes or 1 hour. Even I tell my all the children and my husband when they are very stressed or when they have put hard work or something, I just say just do the Yoga Nidra. I put it in the YouTube, so it's equivalent to 8 hours sleep only. When my children they do night shift, I always recommend to do listen to the Yoga Nidra music and guided Yoga Nidra YouTube channel and then sleep. So it's a very, very effective.
Thank you, Reena ji. Yes, they say that I've heard that too. Yoga Nidra, if done well, it is equivalent to a very good quality sleep.
Yeah.
Yes.
And heal also lots of diseases. Yeah.
Yes.
When you do that.
When you do that, what?
Affirmation.
Affirmation, I see.
Sankalpa.
Ah, okay. Intention.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day. It's full moon day, isn't it?
Yes. I think tomorrow, Saturday, or?
I'm doing fruit fasting, so I'm doing 3 days. I'm sleeping.
Okay, from today?
I started day before yesterday, so sleeping in the floor, in the downstairs, and non-stop trying to do meditation and listening lots of nice music. Your music was wonderful.
Thank
Wonderful. Yeah. I was gone in a trance. It's like a wedding type of music. So I had a wonderful experience. I will write it down. Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, Reena ji.
Thank you.
Okay, friends, if there is no more sharing and no more announcements, we'll conclude the session here. And we'll connect again in another session in the evening or tomorrow morning. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you're logging from. Always stay happy, healthy, and peaceful. Thanks again.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Bye.
Thank you, Ranjini ji. And friends, tomorrow is the full moon, 21st of June, which is as well combining with the International Yoga Day. Now, these 3 days, which is yesterday, today, tomorrow, and then the next upcoming 3 days, they're all so helpful in going into a deeper states of meditation. So contemplate upon, um, be aware on what you are thinking, where you are placing your time, and where you are putting your feelings and emotions. So be conscious and meditate as much as possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Ramji.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you so much, Ram.
thank you.
So we'll conclude here. Thank you.